Hello, everyone at home. Welcome to Riddles in the Dark. I'm Tom Kokoza from Audio Dungeon, here with the Audio Dungeon crew and some special guests. We've got John Kokoza, no relation, he's just my brother, from the Point Blank podcast and founder of Ross Brewing. Thank you for coming, John.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
We also have from Liam Lynch here from Phoenix Studios and known throughout the world the best softball player on Staten Island. So, thank you for coming as well.
Of course.
Okay, so we're going to be playing Riddles in the Dark today. For those of you, if this is the first time you're watching, very simple. I'm going to tell a little story, and then I'm going to ask a question. A little mystery to it. They're going to have to solve that mystery. They're going to gain facts and knowledge by asking me yes or no questions, which I'll answer honestly, including if that question happens to be irrelevant. Okay? That's pretty much it. We're going to give you about 10 minutes to solve the mystery, and if you don't get it, then I win. And if you do get it, then you win, and you have my respect. Fine. All right. So, with that, Founders Day. The town of Nelkin's Valley was celebrating its centennial. In the center of town stood the statue of a town's founder, Nelkin, marbled stone with his peg leg in onyx, his hand out towards the horizon. The anniversary was celebrated every year on the 1st of spring after the mountain snows melted, celebrating Nelkin leading his people through a horrible snowed-in winter in the mountains and into peace and prosperity in this verdant land. This year, the town wanted to know the mystery of how Nelkin got that peg leg, so they called in Panarius, the land's greatest diviner of information, to finally solve this ancient mystery. Panarius, upon arriving to town, sat in meditation in front of the statue, his hand on the onyx of the peg leg. A day passed. 2 days. The celebration was tomorrow. Finally, Panarius awoke from his trance, pale and shaken. The town's council asked him, what did he see? Why did he look so upset? The story is too terrible to be told. This town is cursed. You should all move. These buildings should be razed and the ground salted.
Wow.
The mystery. How did Nelkin lose his leg?
Did the town's curse... Did he lose his leg because of the curse?
No.
Is the town cursed because he lost his leg?
Yes and no.
Helpful.
I have to figure out how I want to phrase this.
I have
Okay.
a question. Did he lose his leg due to frostbite?
No.
Was Nelkin a wizard?
No.
Did the thing that caused him to lose his leg also curse the town?
Yes.
Is the whole statue onyx or just the peg leg?
Just the peg leg.
Is that one of our questions?
No.
No.
Okay.
Is that one of our questions?
It's clarifying. That was looking at something. Clarifying whether that...
Right.
Does the curse radiate from the statue?
No, it does not. Good question.
Does the statue keep the curse at bay to a certain degree?
No.
Does something in the town keep the curse at bay?
Irrelevant.
Okay.
Is there a certain bad thing or things that happen regularly in the town as a result of the curse?
Yes, but irrelevant.
Did an action that Nelkin take lead to the town being habitable for us now?
Yes.
Did that go ahead.
You go.
Did that same action also cause the curse?
No.
Did that same action cause him to lose his leg?
No.
Okay.
Did Nelkin cut off his own leg?
Yes.
Wow. He's on it.
Yeah, she
Again.
she got the insight.
Was Nelkin cursed, and that's why he cut off his leg? Like a
Yes
like
and
an
no.
Evil Dead type of thing, where his hand was possessed.
No. Not that. But yes, from a certain point of view.
Did Nelkin cut off his leg to prevent him from turning into something else?
Ooh.
No.
Okay.
Did he cut off his leg because they were starving and they had to eat it?
Yes.
Wow, they were ravenous.
Nice.
See, I was
Okay.
close with the frostbite, but
There you
I was
go.
on that track of...
Wow. Is the town cursed because people ate human flesh?
Yes, but there's more to it than that.
Okay.
Closer, warmer.
And while you know, the question was how did he lose his leg?
Cut it
and
off.
Yes, but that's not the answer to the question. You have to know why
they were starving.
Did-
they
There's
were
more to it than that.
traveling in the cold. And
they were.
Did Nelkin and that initial batch of colonists eat their children to survive?
Yes and no.
Man.
You have to be more specific.
Babies.
Yes and no. You have to be more specific.
Male babies.
That's not what I mean. And no male babies.
Only females? Is that what you mean?
Hermaphrodite?
No. Well, I will say there were no male babies eaten.
The plot thickens.
Are they magic users?
No.
That might have been asked.
Was he traveling with only females?
No.
There were no male babies.
The males were
What?
spared to so that the people would live on, maybe.
That's not how science works.
You need females for that.
You need a uterus.
Maybe they
that-
were trying to, I don't
That
know.
is not. No.
No.
That's
Are the
not.
people of the town still selling and eating human flesh?
No.
Okay.
That's a good question, though.
No. But that's good.
Were
Disappointing.
there
A little bit.
people that were there first, and that's who they ate?
No.
Was
Did he? So it's established that Nelkin and his tribe ate his leg.
No. That is not established.
No. Somebody...
No, they ate babies, female
his leg.
babies.
No, that's not established
No.
either.
His leg.
He cut off his leg, so...
Things were eaten.
I thought that was
Part of it being a leg.
I
No,
think I asked...
that was not established.
I think I asked
That's
whether
right. I
he
said-
cut it off so that he could eat it because he was starving.
No, you cut it off. You asked
I asked
if
if it cut it off.
you asked if it could be cut off so it would be eaten. The answer is yes.
Right, so it would be...
You said
Right.
the question was, were male babies eaten? The answer was no.
Okay. And that's two different things: a female baby and Nelkin's leg.
Did they sacrifice
But if
the
they
leg?
didn't eat it, did they offer it up to something that was there in exchange for being able to live there?
No. There's more to it in regards to, like, you have the general idea, but there's more to it that makes it even more disturbing.
Did they eat human flesh?
What?
Did they eat human flesh?
Yes and no. Because I have to say, the way you're answering the question, I can't give you a solid answer.
Right.
Is there-
I
Who
thought
did
that
who
was
eat?
established.
Is there
Who are you
one-
asking if ate the flesh?
Is-
Nelkin or the other
Did
followers, or-
Nelkin eat human flesh?
Yes.
Did Nelkin eat his own flesh from his own leg?
Yes.
Did
Established.
the other travelers that were with him eat human flesh?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Was
Okay,
there
we got to get more specific on
there-
that. We got to like...
one or many specific people who also ate Nelkin's flesh?
That is not a yes or no question, man.
No. Like, I'm saying, like,
Oh, is that yes? There is one or many.
Yes.
Yes, there is one or many.
was there
Okay.
one?
Yes.
Was there more than one?
No.
So Nelkin and someone else
Yes.
ate Nelkin's leg
man,
flesh.
That's messed
Correct.
up.
And only
Is,
them.
is there one woman amongst them? Only one that is allowed to birth the babies and that is kept
No.
alive.
No.
Was it a
free.
woman?
The lucky
So was
broad.
Nelkin
Oh my
and a
God.
woman?
Yes.
Okay.
Did anybody
It's
else
his-
survive?
Yes.
Was it his significant other?
Depends on your point of view.
Interesting.
Was he hoping to make her his significant other?
Yes.
Okay.
And that was like that's how he got
And they
down.
did it-
'Cause
and they ate
He
the
got down
human
on
flesh
one knee.
in order
Bit
to
about that,
survive.
Yes.
Okay, they ate the flesh in order to survive. That's what I was saying.
Yes.
Like they were starving.
But there's
Then they made a
But-
baby and ate that baby?
no.
no.
How is that not the answer?
No.
That would take too long.
It's worse.
Oh man.
It's worse.
They made the baby eat the leg.
No. No.
They made the leg eat the baby! Tom, you're sick!
All right. I will give you a hint.
Ingrown toenail.
I will give you a hint. In order to fully solve this riddle, you have to discover the timeline of events.
That's
timeline of events.
Which you do not have.
When it happened. Yeah.
Did he lose his leg before they set off in the cold?
Nope.
Did he lose his leg
Like an hike
after
it
they
with
got
him.
to the
Right.
area where the town is today?
No.
Did
Okay,
the
so it happened on the trip.
Yes.
did the consumption of flesh happen over like one winter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I'll reread the mystery. The town of Nelkin's Valley was celebrating its centennial. In the center of town stood the statue of the town's founder, Nelkin, marbled stone with his peg leg and onyx, his hand out towards the horizon. The anniversary was celebrated every year on the 1st of spring after the mountain snows melted, celebrating Nelkin leading his people through a horrible snowed-in winter in the mountains and into the peace and prosperity of this verdant land. Right? The important information is there. But this year, the town wanted to know the mystery of how Nelkin got the peg leg, so they called in Ponarius, the land's greatest diviner of information. Ponarius, upon arriving to town, said in meditation in front of the statue, his hand upon the onyx of the peg leg. A day passed, 2. The celebration was tomorrow. Finally, Ponarius woke from his trance, pale and shaken. The town's council asked him what he saw. The story is too terrible to be told. This town is cursed. You should all move, and these buildings should be razed and the ground salted. Okay?
Is Nelkin alive today?
No.
So Tom mentioned timeline. This is the centennial. This happened 100 years ago.
Right.
So why is that important?
Are the bodies of the babies and those that were killed or murdered or meant to be eaten buried in the ground? Is it a burial ground?
No.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten close to like a curse or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well,
really.
Look, but I can interpret that two ways, right? This town, this area is cursed, and you're here, or because of these actions, you're cursed. You're like,
Yeah.
leave. You know,
Okay. Okay.
maybe not a specific wizard place to hex on it, but that, you know, these things are so grave. I
just
wouldn't want
terrible.
to be exactly.
All right. So we're gonna do lightning round. It's been, and then we're gonna try and wrap up. All right. So everybody gets to ask one more question, and then we have to try and solve the answer. Okay.
Okay. You got one?
Is a statue in the town that they left?
No, the statue is irrelevant. The timeline of events that you have to follow is, you know, certain things happened, right? You know certain things happened in this passageway. You don't know the order in which they happened. That is important, and that is what makes this so terrible. Okay?
Was his leg the first thing eaten?
No.
Did he eat the rest of the tribe?
No. There were other people who made it through.
But some people were eaten.
Yes.
Did they start with the kids?
No.
Did they have other foodstuffs available to eat before they chose to eat people?
I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, but I'll clarify for you, since we only have one more question left to ask. They ate all the rest of the food before they started eating people.
All right.
All right, so I think one person has a question left. Right? Or everybody?
I didn't know.
That's
Okay,
it.
so you did not get it. I will read the story.
Bummer.
This is the first fail, by the way.
Seriously.
All
Sorry,
right.
dudes.
This was tough.
Stuck in the snow, leading a caravan of people, Nelkin lusted after a woman in the party who was not his wife. As the days turned to weeks and the people began to starve, the woman, Amos, convinced Nelkin to kill his wife, so he and Amos wouldn't starve. And he did. As the weeks turned to months and the snows didn't melt and the hunger grew, Amos convinced Nelkin that she would truly be his if only he killed his oldest child. Then the next child. A third. Finally, Nelkin didn't even need to be convinced, and on the 4th month, he killed his infant child, only 2 months older than the snows, so Amos wouldn't starve. And when his kin ran out, he chopped off his own leg to feed the object of his lust. Now they survived the winter, and they made it to the valley, with souls as black as the darkest night, and they made a land to call their own.
Wow.
Oh God.
So, this was Riddles in the Dark. A very cheerful show.
That was very
I'm Tom Picasso from Audio Dungeon.
Wonderful.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you, John.
She's
Thank you,
probably
Liam. And
need a
we hope
drink.
to see you again on something which I hope will be a
Oh,
little
man.
bit more cheerful. Goodbye, everybody.